Yes, Mr. Hai Van Tran, is that right? From Vietnamese community. Thank you. We also have a large Vietnamese community too.
My dear friends, I'm an engineer, and this is how an engineer is dressed going to a political rally. But when I came here, I was drafted to sing the national anthem, so I had to borrow the jacket and the tie from that Chinese friend. Thank you very much. But now I'm going to tell you a little bit about the Vietnamese American community and why I vote for Mr. Trump this time. Normally I'm an independent voter, and I just look at the candidates and read about and the party and then decide near election day. But this year I decided to vote for Mr. Trump because I think it is a very critical election where the direction of the country has been going. And as an American, I was very sad to see the way President Obama was treated when he went to the economic conference G20 in Guangzhou. It was the first time that the American president who went abroad, and he couldn't get even a staircase to get down his Air Force One. And that was an insult, not only to the President of the United States, but to the American people and the United States of America itself. And you know, we are celebrating diversity here. The Democratic Party is doing the same. If you watch the third debate, in the first question answer, Secretary Clinton was talking about stronger together and diversity. But in private, when she was talking to the bankers on Wall Street, she was calling Trump supporters what? Basket of deplorables. Half of the other half she called desperate. And all of them they call irredeemable. One time I already mentioned that I was most offended by her labeling me as redeemable, because I think that only God can judge me redeemable or not. And then with the WikiLeaks lately, she was also demonizing the Bernie supporters as bucket of losers. So if you happen to watch Hillary Clinton with her sign, with the arrows going sideways, do you want to go sideways or do you want to go up? You want to go up. You want economic growth. That is true if you just watch the sign. I'm not making it up. Right? Okay, now, with Mr. Trump, his economic policy, if you look at it, it is bringing back jobs, simplifying the tax code, cutting tax rate, and accelerating economic growth. The economic pie will get bigger, and we will have the means to do a lot of other things like investing in the infrastructure, in education, in healthcare. Mrs. Clinton just keeps saying, I want to invest in you, I want to invest in this program, that program. Where does she get the money if every year we are running $600 billion deficit? If she wants the money to invest, she would take the money from the middle class and give it to all the entitlement program. We cannot do that without adding more to the national debt. And during only 8 years of President Obama, he put more debt on the future generations than all of the presidents from George Washington up to the one before Mr. Obama, as it was George Bush. Think about it. And now, Mrs. Clinton wants to do the same, going sideways. It means the same. So therefore, I think it is a very clear choice. If you think you want the future of your children, your grandchildren, to have better opportunities, you have better chance of success, better education, then vote for Mr. Trump. That's the only choice. we Vietnamese American came here especially as legal immigrants. And I want to tell you, last month, 18 last legal refugees were able to go to Canada to resettle after 20 years waiting. 20 years waiting. And now Mrs. Clinton wants to bring how many? 65,000 Syrian refugees. No bad thing, because she, in one of the WikiLeaks, she was saying that even Jordan could not know who the Syrians are. And she wants to bring in all those people. That is very irresponsible immigration policy. And with all of that, I think we have a very clear choice on November 8th. We should vote for Mr. Trump in order to change the direction of the country, because we don't want the kind of socialism. Oh, that is the first stage of communism, disguised and then, destroying our great country. Now, let me tell you, the Vietnamese overseas has been present in many countries, in Western Europe, even in Israel, Australia. They all come and visit. And after visiting, I say, what do you think? They say, this is the best place. This is the best place. Ask your friends. I'm not making it up. Talk to your friends who come from Australia, from Western Europe, from Israel, from anywhere. And after they come here, they visit for a few weeks, ask them, what do you think about life here? I say, the best. Vote for Trump to keep the best life here.
Thank you, Mr. Tran. I'm telling you, the Vietnamese community is one of the earliest supporting Republicans. One important reason, because we escaped the certain socialism, communism out there. We don't want to come here and someday find our kids, we go back to socialism again. I mean, that's not what we're coming here for. We come here, we want to contribute. We want to work hard. We want part of the prosperity, right? Not suddenly go back to, okay. So, you see, this is also one of the reasons the communities we need to work together. We would like the Vietnamese community mingle with other community, Korean, Chinese, or more. Tell your story. I mean, this is we needed so much.